got some really exciting things to talk about today. Finally, I'm going to show these to you guys. And one of these will be the answer to what Rocktool, Byberry, Day Camping, some of the rest of them probably have needed for a while. And it will actually come from the past and it's available in the future. So that's perfect. I'm really excited to finally show you this first part. I found this on eBay. I did not even know, but you can see these online. I'm not sure that those of us in the US can purchase these, but I think overseas these are still available. And this is the Wagner Swiss Pen, I believe. Now, W is a EGNER is a different brand that was acquired by Victorinox. This is a different company, but they use Victorinox parts on their ink pen. So this is, wow, this is very different. Now this is an older model, brand new. These go for at least $75 from their website, but they have all kinds of information on the back of this box. But one of the first things we notice is not only is it a pen, but then you have all these tools right here and then the pocket clip on the back. It looks a lot nicer than a lot of other combination ink pens, multi-tools that I have seen. Nextool has one that looks okay, but this one just, I feel like, looks a little bit above and beyond. It looks a little bit more luxurious, I guess I would say. Now, what we have is a very dull red light. So this one right here, I think it has been a little while since they designed these. This light is not very bright at all, but hey, if you have to use it in a situation like to find your keys and so forth, then it can be helpful. And then on this side is a little pair of scissors. How handy is that? Now, there are a lot of times when this is probably the only thing I need is just a very small set of scissors. I don't need huge shears. I know in the multi-tool world, a lot of companies are gearing toward huge shears, but these small scissors from Victorinox, I actually find very, very useful. Then there is a very small blade, and then I want to do a little bit of a close-up shot with this one right here, and then you can see on the blade itself where it talks about Victorinox and so forth. So not only does it have a very small knife, then on the other side is this nail file, and then something you could use, I guess it might be a screwdriver on the end. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then you do have the ink pen right here as well. So go ahead and grab this out. And then, yeah, it writes pretty nice right there. So I really, really like this tool right here. I think it's a perfect combination. And I'll probably carry this. I want to go over what the box says. It says basically that the ink writes pretty much in any place. And then the flashlight, blade, letter opener, nail file, clip, scissors, screwdriver, regular or Phillips. I don't know if I'd really say it's Phillips, but you do have a flat screwdriver of sorts. Now I know I was trying to research this and other people have mentioned that it takes some other cartridges. Maybe it does, but it specifically says right here, Swiss Army cartridge GP11, then detachable tools using scissors and twist action mechanism, which is really cool. So until it said detachable tools, I did not realize, but you can take this apart in case you just want to use these to use, I guess, the scissors a little bit easier. Right there. Yeah, that's pretty awesome right here that you can take this apart and then screw this back on. I really like the design of this, and I think it was very well thought out. Then you go ahead and just screw this back into place, and then you can twist it and then twist it back for the ink pen. Yeah, I really, really like this tool. Now, again, this was around $75 or would be around $75 to $80 new, I believe. But on eBay, I would definitely look out for this, and maybe you can get a little bit of a better deal on this. Now, not too long ago, I was listening to Max Level EDC. I think it was his live stream, and one of you brought up, hey, the Multiforce, the Byberry, a lot of those do not have an adapter with a ball detent. So there's 1/4-inch adapters, these long adapters, extenders, but there's hardly any with these ball detent. And someone asked him, like, where can I get one? He mentioned, well, the Multiforce has one, and maybe that's what this one is actually. I can't remember because I've had 2 or 3 Multiforce ones, but I don't really worry about the adapters that much, the extenders. And so he said, well, he didn't know really where else to find one. And I thought, well, surely I can find one. And I did. And it's actually from an old US company that I don't think a lot of people even think about anymore, and it's Chapman. They make a lot of these really cool little sets, and this is an old version I got off eBay, but they actually still make this right here, which has that ball detent, and it fits right in here, and then it even has these bits that can fit in here as well. And it is long enough that it accepts these double-sided bits that will come with your rock tool, your bi-berry, and so forth. So it's really perfect for that. And as an added bonus, if I can zoom in on here, it has this little screw right here that you screw down if you do not want to lose your bit, your drill bit, whatever you're using, and you're afraid that the twisting action, it might fall out. So you can tighten it, which I think is pretty cool as well. And you might be able to, if you have like a smaller 1/4-inch bit as well, tighten that down and then use smaller bits. I'm not sure about that. I haven't tried that, but this can come in very useful. Now, this brand new is $12 on Amazon, and I will definitely leave a link below. I think I'll probably do a short video on this, but this is a cool little kit where it has this special adapter of sorts. It's a little bit longer right here, and then it fits into this ratchet. You can still, I think, buy these little sets that come with the ratchet. And then not only does it fit with the ratchet, but then if you want a screwdriver handle, then it fits into the screwdriver handle. And then you have a bunch of different bits that fit into this adapter, all kinds of bits. And I thought, well, that'd be sort of cool just to get the whole set. I think I maybe paid $24 for the whole set instead of just $12 for the adapter. But this one right here, I guess it's some sort of small hex. This might almost be more like a pin punch. Anyway, I'm not sure exactly what that is, but they come in many different sizes, and some of them are really pretty cool because you get a lot more. You get flat bits like this one right here that, wow, take a look at that. That's exactly what I've needed in HVAC, and those are very hard to find in normal sets. A flat screwdriver bit that is that wide, and really that is that thin. A lot of times they are not that thin at all. So I would definitely look into Chapman. I am not for sure they are still made in the US. I thought they were the last time I looked, but even if they are made overseas at the moment, this is definitely something to look into. And maybe I'll talk about this a little bit more in the future, but they have some really cool tools, and I definitely would check out on eBay and then check out their tools on Amazon as well. I think there is a lot of really cool things that you can use for your EDC kit. I mean, even the ratchet is really, really minuscule, really tiny. It's got a nice handle on it, but this would be perfect to fit into a little EDC kit if you don't want to use the really, really tiny ratchets like from 711L. These ratchets right here are very compact and weigh hardly anything. So definitely a great kit to look into for you guys.